Hey, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in for another episode of Hashtag Get Lit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. And today, I'm so excited to help you plan out 2020 because I'm going to teach you the famous Warren Buffett strategy. Get ready to rock and roll. Okay, so the idea of setting your 2020 goals like Warren Buffett excites you, you're my people, because I love goal setting. I love stopping to think and ask myself, how did this last year go? What was great, what wasn't, and what can I do to improve next year? And I'm a very big picture, visionary type of person. And I figure, hey, if I set my goals high and I fall short, at least I'm growing, at least I'm achieving, and at least I'm alive and having fun. So I'm going to teach you the Warren Buffett strategy right now. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's a billionaire. I think he's like the richest or one of the richest people in the world, I'm pretty sure. You'll have to go Google that. Okay, so there's 3 steps. I'm going to walk you through it right now. And your homework is to follow these 3 steps. Get a journal, take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes out of your day. Sit quietly, maybe put on a little music, light a candle, and just kind of get in that zone where you're going to get centered and really think about what you want, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to plow into 2020, going through the motions, and that's not good for anyone, okay? So step 1 is you're going to write down 25 career goals that you have. So I'll give you the backstory because it looks like I have time. I'm timing this right now. One of his pilots for his private jet was his pilot for years and years and years. So one day Warren went up to him. He's like, I'm not doing my job if you're still here. You're my pilot doing the same thing you've been doing for years. Like, let's talk about this. So he's like, what are your top 25 career goals for your lifetime? Okay. So it's not like we have to accomplish all 2020 this coming year or all 25 this coming year. Just write down what are 25 career goals of things you want to accomplish. Okay. So step 1 is kind of do a brain dump. If you have more than 25, it's okay, but just get that 25 out. Okay. Step 2 is you are going to draw a circle around your top 5. Okay. You're going to draw a circle around your top 5. This is your highest priority. And this is something I've noticed working with entrepreneurs is they squirrel. There's so many shiny objects. There's no just focus. And so by getting the 5 figured out, you're one step ahead. Okay. So you're going to draw a circle around the top 5. These are your highest priorities. Step 3 is you're going to focus on those top 5 goals and you're going to say no to the rest. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to pay off. And here's why. When you try to work in the other ones, so let's say I'll give you my 5. So my 5 are launch, which I am launching, but run high-level group coaching programs. So I want to work with people who are like me, who want to make 6 and 7 figures. I want to scale to 7 figures, absolutely. I want to create a coaching certification program because there's a lot of coaches out there that haven't actually had results that are coaching. So I want a process to certify people, and I think it would be really valuable for the market. I want to write another book. As far as career goals, I want to write a book every year. And then I also want to speak on bigger stages, even do a TEDx talk. Okay, so those are some of my top 5. So if I want to work on these things, these 5 things, that's a lot. If I want those 5 things to happen, but I've got my other 20 on here, and I'm like, well, one of them was to become a certified yoga instructor, which is true. I think I'd like to do that at some point. It's always been on my heart. I'm like, well, I'll go sign up for that. I'll go do a weekend retreat, go check it out, right? Or maybe I'll start racking up those hours because that would make sense, right? Just kind of chip away at those other goals. No, he says your job is to ignore them because any focus or attention you give to the other 20 takes away from the 5 that we're focusing on. And I can speak to this with experience. When I launched my brand, The Gold Digger Girl, depending on when you're watching this, about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years, the first thing I figured out was video marketing. So I was like, Facebook Lives. I was like, okay, how does Facebook Lives work? What are people responding to? How do you engage and interact with people? What topics do catch people's attention? What titles? What time of day? Like there was this whole discovery process. So people think, oh my gosh, you get thousands and thousands of views on your videos on Facebook. Yeah, because I stopped and I figured it out. Then I was like, okay, I need a Facebook group. I need a place to put these people. They all want to know more. I need a place to nurture them and grow that relationship. So I learned Facebook groups, and I learned how to grow them and engage and put valuable content and retain people. And I grew those. And then I thought, well, I really want to understand Instagram because I got Facebook down. So let me figure out Instagram. So then I rolled over, and all of these things took me about 6 weeks each. But if you think about it, and I did the podcast after that and wrote a book, if you think about it, if I'm taking things in 6 week increments, I've got one thing accomplished in 6 weeks, second thing, do that again. That's 2, 4, about 8 big things a year. If you do that, you don't understand. In a year from now, that's 8 amazing things that you've mastered. And you can just keep going and going and going. So by guarding the 5 and staying focused on the 5, you are going to get the results you want without being squirreling, without thinking about other things, okay? So his last thing says is the other 20 become your avoid at all costs list. No matter what, you're going to avoid these at all costs. And that's going to be your biggest challenge. And plus, by the way, don't forget, new things are going to come along. So what I do, if you didn't watch it, I have a vision board, how I manifested over $500,000 with my vision board. So I will put a little thing here. By the way, if you like this video, please let me know. Like, that's really important to me. I look at every single video. So like the video, subscribe, put a comment below. If you're like, I'm digging it, Kimberly, it's making sense, I will reply back to your comments, okay? So I'll link to the vision board video I did. But with the vision board, what will happen is new things will come along. And so we don't want to just put new things on our list. We want to table those things, throw them on the vision board. And then every year we can sit down, or maybe every 6 months, and say, okay, what would I like to see right now? What's the next thing I want to tackle? And something else might come and push one of these off down into the 20, and you have a new top 5. That's okay. But no more than these 5, okay? Lindsay Sewell, I want to give her a shout out because she was telling me a little bit about this Warren Buffett strategy, and I thought, this is so cool. I looked it up and I read up in it, and I was like, this is amazing. What a great concept. It's something I've been doing and not even meaning to. So I'm excited to share that with you. So if you like this video, please subscribe. Like I said, share it out, let people know. If you post on social media, on Instagram, tag me in it and I'll reshare it into my stories. The Goal Digger Girl, GOAL. Same thing over on Facebook. I love to see the love and that this stuff is helping you because it fuels me to do more videos like this. So until next time, go out there and get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We will see you later. Bye.